Hey guys, I'm the Lockpicking Patrolman, and what I have today is a challenge lock that has been just kicking my hind end ever since I got it. This is a Bacardi number 85, and it is made out of a Kabba Peaks core. And there you can see the key, see the bitting on it. These keys have a little tooth, I guess, on the bottom of it for key control. And part of what has held me up with this lock so long is the fact that I didn't realize, but right in the very front, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a tiny, tiny check pin up there just in front of pin number 1. And the other day I asked Bill about it, and he said, yeah, there should be a check pin. And so once I found that, it made it a whole lot easier. But it hides just behind the tension wrench. So anyway, this lock is second most running for kicking my hind end after Leon's I Fought the Law. But this is second, and it's even longer than the Nightmare, which I just did a whipped by video on. So anyway, guys, what I'm going to do is to pick this in the vise, I'm going to put it in this kick holder and secure it back here. And then I'll clamp this up in the vise and be right back, and we'll start picking on it. Alright guys, this is take number 4. You can see we've got this Bacardi number 85 in the kick holder in the vise. Here's the key on it. And the key works. All locked up. Put a thin wiper insert in the bottom because there's a very thin piece of warding just before the bottom that'll actually bend if you pick on it, lever your pick. 50 thousandths pry bar, top of the keyway, and I'm using this Southward Max very steep hook to try to help set some of those pins. Pin 1's binding, got 2 loud clicks and 1 kind of quiet click. All right, those 2. And the cat's trying to tear stuff up here in the window. Socks, please just lay down. All right, back here on 4 now. All right. Now I'll let you guys know when I get that check pin. We'll feel it now. I don't think so. I don't think it's ready right now. Normally what happens is you start losing feedback on all your pins. It feels like everything's set, but you're not any farther than kind of a false set. Okay, that was the check pin. I don't know if you guys noticed that small turn on the core or heard the click. I guess you can see from that angle, there's the line of the Bible, so you can see how deep of a false set we're in. So I think just one more pin. We should have it open. Famous last words. Okay, and I just dropped a bunch. Pin 1 again. See if that check pin dropped. Nope, he feels good. Alright, on the very back here, counter rotation. I got him set. We'll go through the stack again. Alright, maybe didn't get him quite high enough. That's an tension wrench. Maybe got him too high. And we're open. Yes. Yeah. Alright, that was less than 3 minutes of picking on it, too. Cool. I'll take that. Alright. Slide that back there. Slide the cat out of the way. Reposition the camera. And keep it open. Like that. bring you guys in just a little bit closer here. That way I'm not bouncing you all over the place. Sorry about that. Been concocting, as always, concocting ideas to improve the camera setup. Okay, got this retainer off. Dump that little spring out of the back there. There he is. Slide a shim into him without dumping everything out. That would be bad. See if we can get a shim in this guy. But yeah, guys, I like those Southward Max hooks. Been meaning to do a little quick review video on them. Might do that here in a little bit. Seem to hold up fairly well, and started carrying them because I didn't want to run the risk of these handmade picks that I've been using to get damaged, because I do carry my picks while I'm working. Alright, key pins are there. So I'll try to slide this guy out. Almost Butamus. I think we're hung up on that little check pin in the front. Yep, we are. You guys can see right there, that's where that little booger is. So let me just slide him up here so we don't have to worry about losing everything. Get that guy back there. All right, move everything else in here. All right. And I think that's where that check pin hits on. I'll come back to that. He's not wanting to come out right now. All right, one. Key pin 1. This is standard. 2. Very long key pin that's been tapered at the top. Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. 3 is a double serrated key pin. 4 is a spooled type key pin. 5 is another spooled key pin. And 6 is a double serrated key pin. Let's see if that check pin comes out. I don't think he does. We'll take a look at that here in a second. I don't want to run the video way too long. Let's see here. Alright. I'd be interested in seeing what comes standard in these guys. Okay, there's that little check pin, and he does have a little tiny serration on the bottom of him. That's cool. Let's see, let me grab... Alright, pin 1 is a very, very nice serrated, homemade serrated. Let me see if I can grab these little springs out of here before I lose them all. Alright, that's for the check pin. Spring out of chamber 1. It's a copper spring. Alright. Now I can see threading in the chambers in the Bible. Alright. 2 is a very short, with a very sharp serration on it. I almost thought it was a 2-part pin, but it's not. It's just real short. Alright, 3 is very, very nice, very sharp, deep spool. That's where that nice false set was coming from, I bet. That pin 1, other than the check pin, that pin 1 was pretty hard to make sure you didn't get overset. Alright, grab this guy, another tiny short spool, or serrated. I guess that'd be serrated. I don't know. Bill, I'm sure you'll let us know in the comments. All right, let me go from the back to get 6 and 5. 6, another wonderfully homemade spool. Again, another copper spring. 5 is another one of these great serrated pins. Awesome pins, Bill. Awesome. This is a tricky little lock, especially, like I said, not knowing about the little check pin that's in there. And the spring is a copper. Like I said, guys, I only see threading, actually. Oops, sorry about that. Actually, only see threading on chamber 1. I don't have my flashlight handy, but I'm not feeling anything in any of the other chambers. So, guys, there you go. Bill Bacardi, number 85. There's a close-up of all the pins. You can see that nasty little tapered pin on number 2, tapered key pin. That's a tricky little booger. But anyway, Bill, thank you so much for putting this lock together, sending it to me. I'll get it on to the next picker. Guys, thanks for watching. Just please have a great day, and see you later. Hey, guys. Sorry, I wanted to show you guys. This is the little check pin that sits in the top. Oops, sorry about that. Sits in the top right here at the very front of the core. It's a little bit smaller diameter than a regular key pin, and you can see that it's kind of got that T-pin element to it, so it makes it kind of tricky to get that up there. But anyway, and there's the driver that goes above it with that little serration. So anyway, Bill, great lock. That was the check pin for Bill Bacardi, number 85. And remember what our Chinese philosopher's second cousin on his mother's side say: banker who sits in freezer will have frozen assets. All right, guys, have a great day.